Hi there, Year 6. So this video is for you guys if you're up to the extension prompt and how to find the volume of a cylinder. Well, the first thing that you guys will need to know is that we need to know a little bit about cylinders. So there's a few words and a few phrases I'm going to go through here first. The first one I'm going to go through is the radius. So radius on a circle is a point from the exact middle of a circle out to the edge, and it's halfway across. If you go all the way across from one point straight through the center to the other, that's called the diameter. The radius is worth half of the diameter on a shape. So here, when the radius is 8, the full diameter would be 16. So again, radius from the center point of a circle out to the edge of that circle around there. The other word we're going to have to look at is pi. Now, pi is a special number that some fancy mathematician has come up with. All you guys need to know for now is that pi is worth 3.14. That is all you need to remember. So how do we use these measurements to find out the volume, how much space a cylinder takes up? Here is the formula that we use to find out how much space a cylinder takes up. We multiply pi multiplied by the radius squared multiplied by the height. So radius, again, that point from the middle of the circle out to one edge, I'm squaring that number, so I'm multiplying it by itself, multiplied by the height of the cylinder. So on this cylinder here, I've got a radius of 8, I've got a height of 10. So I've done a little bit of working out here. I've placed my numbers into this formula. So I've got pi, which is worth 3.14, multiplied by 8 squared times 10, which is the height. 3.14, I squared 8 first. So when 8 squared is 64, multiplied by 10. My next part here, I've gone pi, which is 3.14, multiplied by 640. I've then done an algorithm, so what I did was my strategy that I like to use when I'm multiplying decimals is that I jump the decimal place back and make this a whole number. So rather than multiplying it by 3.14, I'll make that number 314. I multiply my numbers together, and then after, I bounced back my decimal point. So I found that the volume of this shape, of this cylinder, is 2009.6 centimeters cubed. So again, that formula, to find the volume of a cylinder, I need to multiply pi, which is worth 3.14, multiplied by the radius squared when you multiply the number by itself. So the example there was 8, 8 8s are 64, multiplied by the height of the cylinder. And that gives you my answer of 2009.6 centimeters cubed, which means that this shape has a capacity of 2009.6 milliliters, or I could write that as 2.0096 liters. Hope this video helps.